Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is a look at your Monday morning forecast update. We have a close call as far as maybe some severe storms later today, expecting we will see some scattered storms develop, especially afternoon and early evening today. We're kind of watching some of these storms later on in the day for maybe some wind and hail, but I would say the overall severe weather threat on the lower end of the scale for us today. And then we've got some midweek heat coming in a couple of days in the 90s, and that will be followed by a cold front working its way in late Wednesday into Thursday. You get 90-degree temperatures, you get a cold front coming in, you get a higher threat of severe weather. So that's what we're looking at on Wednesday. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But your temperatures this morning in the 60s and low 70s. Quite humid out there as that south breeze continues to jack up the humidity here. So we'll definitely feel some of that today. And your high temperatures go to that familiar low to mid 80s. It's the range of temperatures that we've seen quite a bit over the last few weeks, so definitely a warm day today. And we do have some fog ongoing, McCurtain County down through Arkansas, so there is a dense fog advisory for our counties north of I-30. We'll get through the fog pretty quickly today, and then a rather significant severe weather outbreak is expected to the northwest of the ArkLaTex. We have that cold front and area of low pressure that will swing through here, so they're looking at maybe a significant tornado outbreak from Wichita to Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and tail end of that storm system will kind of move through later this evening and maybe overnight, but we'll see a few storms out ahead of that today in the ArkLaTex that maybe could bring some wind and hail issues. But the outlook would mainly be if those storms are able to hold together overnight, especially looking at some wind maybe through Red River as well as McCurtain County. Severe weather risk tonight as well as tomorrow fairly low. We just have that marginal risk in case any of those storms hold together overnight in the northern ArkLaTex, but we will likely be dry for much of the day on Tuesday. So as far as the rain today, expect about a 50-50 shot that you'll see a storm in your neighborhood at some point this afternoon or this evening, but it's not widespread or heavy rain with anything that we're expecting today, and you can see a bit of a clearing trend tomorrow. So I really don't expect that we'll see many storms on Tuesday. Warm day for sure, as we'll likely be close to 90 tomorrow as well as Wednesday afternoon. And with that front coming in during the warmest part of the day on Wednesday, we could see maybe some significant severe weather in the northern ArkLaTex, including maybe a few tornadoes as well as some damaging wind gusts and hail. So this is an all hazards setup for us on Wednesday. We know there will probably be some adjustments to the outlook in the upcoming days, so just kind of lock Wednesday in the back of your mind. That will likely be our weather ready day of the week here. So taking a look at your Robins Hood Futurecast on Wednesday, we'll show those storms kind of exploding here in the afternoon as well as the evening, and this front will stay likely across Texas and Louisiana on Thursday. We're not in the severe weather outlook on Thursday, or at least outlined in that as of right now, but I think there may be some potential to see some wind with a few of the storms there. And thankfully, we're not going to see very heavy rain this week. Futurecast does indicate maybe an inch or two for some locations here. Actually, this is the Weather Prediction Center, so this is the 7-day outlook as far as rainfall. So the flood threat is definitely lower for us this week, but you can see the roller coaster temperatures here as we'll be in the 90s for a few days midweek. That front will likely drop us into the 70s and low 80s. Some nice weather Friday and Saturday. I did put some rain in there on Sunday. I think that's still to be determined, but it looks like there may be something moving through on Sunday that could bring a few scattered storms late in the weekend as well.